Let me tell you something, honey. The enemy is at work and it does not want me to get this word out, but I wanted to get this word out to you. I had so many people asking about my tattoos. If you know me, you know, take a look at my pictures, and they're wanting to know the backstory of my tattoos. And it really is just interesting because it's a story of my past and my future, really. And the enemy didn't know that. The enemy thought they were marking me and condemning me for a lifetime stigma. And they really just had no idea that I was going to grow into them. And so it's really important to know who your enemy is. And your enemy is anyone close enough to you, or even now with social media, that judges you or criticizes you, or, you know, places any type of negativity your way. That's who your enemy is. So what happens is that energy that they put out is received by your subconscious. And those self-sabotaging ways of you is how you enacted if you are unhealed. And that's why it's so important for us to be healed, because we self-sabotage ourselves. There are absolutely people out here committing crimes. Don't, you know, get that twisted. But we self-sabotage ourselves because the enemy wants to see it, and it's so important that we heal parts of ourselves so that we don't self-sabotage, we don't act out in a way. This does not mean that you don't defend yourself, because we absolutely are going to kick some butt out here, and you don't have to go around with a gun on your hip cussing people out. But people should know that the most gangsterous of people are people that serve their revenge cold. So when the enemy was placing this judgment upon me and dropped this thought into my spirit of, let's self-sabotage her because she looks too good, let's mark her down to size and, you know, put these tattoos on her. And the thing is, you know, it didn't stop anything. It did make people look at me a certain way, but those weren't my people, right? And to this day, at my grown age, I'm so fortunate to be given many more years by my God because of the years that were taken away by that enemy who thought that they were taking a piece of me. So no, your enemy is not one group. It is anyone who doesn't like you, regardless if they know you or not. And they place energy out there wanting bad things to happen to you. And you have to be so conscious to not curse people. You really do, because we all get angry. Anger is a part of the human experience, but we have to be conscious of the energy that we output. If something triggers us, we got to stay away from it until it stops triggering us. Especially with social media, people who get triggered by people's posts, you know, girls showing their body, guys showing their body, whatever it is, try to stay away from it. That's what you have to do until you learn how to control yourself and control your energy. We are energy balls. We are all very magical. And a lot of people have learned how to manipulate that, especially people with these same thoughts, and they get together in groups. They have learned how to manipulate a lot of those energies unbeknownst to a large portion of people. And people use it for the dark, and people think when they go to church they're using it for the light. But if you do have dark priestess in your covenant, and church is a covenant, then a lot of times they could be using your light for their dark. So that's a whole nother topic. But I just wanted people to know that, you know, instead of just condemning one group, know that some of the hatred, some of that energy that comes from the enemy is coming from people right next to you that look like you, that say they love you, that, you know, say that they don't want to, because of unhealed parts of themselves. So it's so important that you heal yourself, so that when that energy comes towards you, you can block it. And it's not about just the jewelry we wear or who we pray to. This is just a human thing. Okay? All right, y'all. I hope you have a great weekend, or have the weekend that you earn and you deserve. All right, y'all. Peace.